Coach, thanks so much for taking the time to join us today.
Hey guys, I appreciate. I'm going to apologize right now. I am on my phone because my internet's all jacked up and I can't really hear you all yet. So
We'll
bear with me for a second here.
Yeah, we can work through these glitch gremlins with you, Coach.
Yeah, dude, it's always something, right?
Yeah, no doubt. This should take care of, though, both Valley Christian, because we got Agresta earlier. So Valley Christian, we'll get you covered here.
Maybe as I jack this thing around. I'm trying to put you on speaker. Let me see if I can do this. See if this works. All right, somebody say something.
All right, you hearing us, Coach?
There you go. All right, that'll work. Can I turn this side? I can't turn it. I just gotta have to hold this thing.
All right, that's fine with us, Coach, as long as you're hearing us and it's working out.
Finally, yeah, this has been a nightmare today.
Coach, what we always like to start off with all of our coaches, we like to start off a Meet the Team segment because we know there's always constantly moving parts in basketball, and sometimes football team success can kind of prohibit that as well. So looking at your team this year, who are some of the big names that you expect to be returning and some of those younger players that you think are going to have an impact?
Okay, you guys realize I've only had them for a week, right? So I got to think about this for a minute. We only have one returning starter, Rashawn Gurley. He was our 5. Now we had JT Mixon played some, John Terrell. He came off the bench at the post, but we lost 4 really good guards. So we're trying to find our way. Got a lot of young kids, got some JV kids that have got to step up a little bit. And we're going to be okay. It's just we got to get some experience early on in the year. I think we may struggle, but we'll get better. So, I mean, I think right now the biggest thing we got to worry about probably is going to be the point guard position. And I've got a really strong kid there. And I think we're going to be in really good shape if I can just get everybody playing on the same level that we were last year. So JP's got to step up. That's Jordan Pete. And if he takes a leadership role at the point, we'll fill all the other spots around him. And we've got quality kids around him. So
Coach,
it's going to be interesting. That's for sure.
Like you said, you've only had the kids for a week, and now you're trying to get ready for the season. How important are these first couple weeks of preseason, getting ready for that first game? Because once the season starts, you might get two or 3 times in the gym per week, and it's all going to be about focusing on the next game. So how important are these next couple weeks in really trying to build the team's identity and seeing what you guys got?
It's huge. I mean, everybody goes through it. We all go through it as a basketball coach. This is what you do. Your first 2 or 3 weeks, you got to put everything in. You got to get everybody on the same page. You've got to make sure everybody's understanding what we're trying to do. You throw the ball up and you hope for the best, and then you got to adjust on the way. So we've been doing it a long time, and we've been doing it that way. And you know, and don't misunderstand me. I want to play really well early. I do. I want the kids to have success, but I also understand that, you know what, we're probably, if we continue to get better and better, that's really what we're trying to do and get ready to peak at the end of the year.
Coach, there's no doubt the conference you play in is going to be a tough one with teams such as Wellsville being a part of it. Champion's going to be in it. There's a lot of great teams that are Southern's another one. So when you look at this kind of schedule and you talk about wanting to develop these kids over the course of the year, do you think this schedule is beneficial to getting them ready for the tournament?
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, yeah, our league's very good, and all the teams will be very, very competitive this year. It's not just. You got to bring your A game. I mean, you're playing for a conference championship. You have something on your chest, whatever school you might be with, and everybody's going to bring their A game. It's conference play, and you have to be ready for conference play. And it doesn't matter who it is, what their record is. It's conference, so everybody's going to play their best games at the conference. So we have to do the very best we can to get ourselves prepared, to understand the mentality of that, and be ready to play. It doesn't matter who we're playing in our conference.
You guys also consistently put together a strong non-conference schedule. Who are some teams that pop up out of conference this year that you're excited to play and you think that will really prepare you for the end of the season and tournament time?
You know, that's a great question. Everybody asks me who you guys play, and heck, I can't even remember. I know we're going to play Lordstown and Camel, and we've got to play St. Thomas Aquinas. So we've got enough guys to get ourselves ready. It's just a matter of, can we do it at the right times, and are we prepared going into those games mentally? I mean, we're going to make mistakes. We're not going to be very good early. We just got to fight through some stuff and keep defending, and we'll be okay regardless of who we're playing. Now, it's not like playing in the ITCL or the old ITCL. It's about the same play, but it's not like playing the North Coast League where you're going to play against 6'9", 6'10", 6'11" every night, which is what we did for a couple of years. So I think we can compete with most of our schedule. There are going to be battles, but there'll be very good early season games to test us and try to get us ready.
Coach, we talked about the roster, and one of those names you talked about, Vashawn Gurley, and what we saw from him on the football field, tremendous athlete. I want to just give my hats off to him real quick. We know two positions on the basketball court that coaches love to fill is point guard and center, or a big man, someone for the interior. When you have an athlete like that that's had success on the football field, how much easier does that try to make things defensively when you have that kind of big position locked in?
It's really good, and you know, I'm a bonehead because I forgot about Joey, the guy that would throw all the balls to him. Joey's back. Joey started for us last year, so I actually have two starters. So the Joey and Vashawn connection will be very good and very advantageous for us in basketball as well, because they've played with each other for the past couple 3 months, and so we have very good chemistry so far. And yeah, having two kids like that with both of them pretty good size, then you throw in Mixon on that. Now you've got like I say, if we can get JP to manage and run the teams, we've got probably 4 pretty stable positions right now. It's a matter of, can we develop the depth that we need, and can we find the 1 or 2 guys, that maybe even 3 or 4 guys that can step in and fill those needs when those needs arise during the course of a game. So that's my fault. I completely forgot about Joey. You can tell my mind's not in basketball right this second, but hey.
Coach, we know that the Valley Christian community is very strong and very supportive of you guys, and now you're finally going to be able to let them in the gym to watch. How excited are you to kind of get back to that energy that you can feel off the crowd and being able to really feel the community support behind you?
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. That's fun. We get this place rocking. It gets really, really loud in here, and it's a lot of fun. And it's fun going on the road. It's not just playing at home. It's fun just playing in front of people, and the ebbs and flows of the game, and the crowd's getting crazy, and you got to learn how to play against it. And you're really on the road. It gives you an opportunity to bond as a team, to understand its mentality of us against them, and we've got to stay focused. And at home, you know, you got to be smart. You got to understand what's going on. You got to realize that it's home. You got a home crowd. Play hard. Let the crowd enjoy it and have some fun. And when it gets loud, keep it rolling.
Coach, I got a chance to come out and see a Valley Christian game and see how you guys compete with Wellsville last year. And the one thing I noticed that was advertised a lot was the GPAs of a lot of the guys on the basketball team. How important is it to you as a coach that your athletes are stressing the student part of the student athlete as much as the athlete part?
It's the most important thing. I mean, without your academics, you're not playing. And academics is going to take you a lot farther than your athletics. Eventually, all athletes stop playing. Now, if you're lucky enough and you can retire on what you made, great. But for the most part, most of us have to get back to an 8-to-5 job. So you've got to be able to fall back on academics. So if you don't get your academics, you don't play. That's just pretty simple. It's pretty cut and dry. And and I think all schools are the same. I mean, we are focused in our academics, and that's what you've got to get done. And if you get done, then you get rewarded by playing.
You know, obviously, Coach, you wouldn't keep coming back to this job if there wasn't something about it that you really loved and you were really passionate about. So what is it about coaching at this level at that school that just gives you the drive and the passion to keep doing it? And what's so special about it?
Again, that's pretty easy. I mean, this is a lot. You know, when you spend 25 years at the college level, it's more of a business, and you get to impact kids' lives. Don't misunderstand me, but it's just not the same. The pressures are different. Everything is different. High school, it slows down a little bit. And I'm lucky. I got great kids. I mean, we just have a great group of kids here at Valley Christian, and we're fortunate that we can pour into their lives. We can mentor with them. We can pray with them. We can help them in other situations other than basketball or football or anything else. It's not about it. And this is going to sound corny and kind of sound silly, but philosophy for me, it's not about winning. I'm not worried about winning games. For heaven's sakes, I've won enough. I've lost enough. It's about building character, building team, handling adversity, understanding God comes first. Good things are going to happen. You just keep doing the right things, and we'll be okay. But it's not. I didn't go out every year thinking, oh, we got to win 20 games. No, we got to get better each and every game. We got to play hard. We got to represent Christ in all that we're doing. And when we make mistakes, we own up to them. We keep moving. So it's a lot of fun at high school. I mean, this is really, it's fun because I think you impact kids more so than at college.
I love the mentality, Coach, and I love that philosophy. And I think every coach will tell you, you need a staff to kind of help implement that philosophy and that culture. So in saying that, I want to give you the chance to highlight some of your staff and some of the other big names that really help make this program what it is.
My staff is amazing. I've had Bill Yoby with me since I got here, and I keep forgetting how long I've been here, 12, 13 years. But I wasn't planning on being a high school coach, and when I got the job, I didn't know anybody. So Bill was coaching my youngest son at the church in the church league, and I just went up to him one day and said, "Hey, you want to come help me coach?" And so I was very, very fortunate enough that Bill said yes. And so he has been with me for 12 years. And then we had a guy that some people might remember. He played for me, was on one of our better teams in 2010, and that's John Pecchia. And John was my point guard back then. He happened to have he played with my middle son, Casey. So John's been with us. He's going to be mad at me because I can't remember how long, 3, 4, 5 years now. And he brings a huge value to the program, and that he played. He understands the system. He knows me. He knows what buttons I can push, and when he needs to step in and stop me from doing certain things. And then we just got a new hire with Justin Burnett, which will bring another avenue. Justin can help me with the bigs while John and Bill work on the guards. And so I'm very blessed to have a group of guys that understand my philosophy, can deal with me on a daily basis, which is I'm a pain in the rear end. And they're really good about keeping me under control and making sure we're doing things the right way. I'm really lucky.
Coach, we're lucky that we get to cover you all season. We're excited for it. We're excited to see you guys grow every game. We look forward to talking to you again real soon as the season goes on as well.
Guys, I cannot tell you how much we appreciate you guys covering us, and it's always a pleasure. And I'm here if you need me. I'll be more than happy to do whatever interviews you want to get done. We'll get some kids involved as well, but I can't wait to get you guys in the gym.
Oh, we'll be in that beautiful gym sometime.
It'll be awesome.
You know it. Thank you so much, Coach. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.